Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Shivy Boy back on the channel, and we are back once again on Demolition Derby 3. So, it was brought to my attention as of yesterday. Hold on one second. I'm gonna turn my fan on because it's already getting warm in here again. I got the window closed and everything else, and it's still hot in the stinking room. But, no, it was brought to my attention yesterday, I believe, that I should continue to do the cars, the builds and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably alternate between like a car and an actual like tournament for the next couple of days. I know it's like almost 9 o'clock at night on Tuesday. Was it 27th, I believe now, of August? Or August, yes, 27th of August. No, it's 27th of July. But yeah, no. So remember this car, the Milano Super Grande, this shooting brake type of thing? Well, that has what amounts to an English rival in the Forerunner, which is the Aston Martin Lagonda. So, I had no idea this thing actually existed. I didn't know what the heck this was. Basically, it's what amounts to the Intermechanica, what is it, the 429 GT or whatever? I think is what it's called. I think that's exactly what it's called, actually. But the Italian car with the big block Ford, that's what amounts to a station wagon, but they call it a shooting brake. That's basically the same thing here, except this is an Aston Martin, so it's English, and the engine's not nearly as cool, being a 5.3 liter twin cam V8, which twin cam being dual overhead cam, in case you have no idea what that means. So, or what I'm referring to. So I'm gonna race motor it because why the heck not? I'm probably gonna jack the suspension up. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna drop it. So I'm gonna raise it 2 notches. I'm gonna put the roll cage in it, and we're gonna derby the shiz out of this thing because I don't care. As for the visuals, I don't know. Do I pop the headlights up? Oh yeah. By the way, this thing has pop-up headlights. They're goofy looking. Why in the heck? Hold on. I'm gonna take this one off here. What the heck is that? That just looks goofy. Like, it looks fine with the headlights down, but it just looks goofy otherwise. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Hate me in the comments if you want. I'm very opinionated, so. I'm gonna change it up though. I kind of like that red. That orange kind of color. I like that. I don't mind. Actually, I think this kind of works good for it too, to be honest. Looks like slate gray. Maybe this color. I don't really use that color either too often. That doesn't look bad. I don't know why, but that does not look horrible. It could look really trash, but at the same time, in my opinion, it looks somewhat okay. Like, it's not entirely, just ass, basically. I know I probably shouldn't swear, but, YouTube is going to be YouTube. But anyways, the flames don't look great. The racing stripes, what do the stripes look like? I kind of like the center stripe, to be honest. I like that center stripe. So that's what we're going to do. And then in terms of the wheels, I think we're going to keep the wheels as they are here. And yeah, so we're going to do a demo, quick derby. We're going to do, roof snow arena. I don't think I've ever touched that arena, so we're going to do that one. So we're going to do that. But yeah. No, and I think this is either the Gen 2 or possibly like a Gen 3 car, because the Gen 1, for those of you that don't know, is based on like the Aston. That's kind of cool. Now, the Gen 1 was based on, like, the DBS, so it looked like a James Bond station wagon, basically, which is kind of insane, but it's also kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like, I would not have expected a James Bond, what amounts to, like, a station wagon. And honestly, I think I like the first-gen cars better. Oh, really? You're gonna throw my side armor? Oof. Well, I should really watch what and who I'm hitting, because I'm about to die again. Oh, criminy. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I am in the red right now. I'm gonna get clobbered if I don't... Wait, is there a wall? Is there an invisible wall? Hey, guys, is there an invisible wall there that I don't know about? Like... Oh yeah, there's definitely a wall. Okay. Oh, pfft. 7th place. No, I'm restarting. Why is there a wall? Does anybody know the answer to that question? Because that's really odd, why there would be a random, like, invisible wall just kind of sitting there going, hey, by the way, you can't drive. Is it to keep, like, players within, like, certain boundaries so that we don't just, like, decide, oh, we're going to drive behind the house and then, you know, not actually do anything for a while, or what? Like, because if that's the case, I understand that completely, because that would probably be something that I would do just to avoid, like, the last derby where I just lost, but, like, that's not right, dude. Okay, I had first kill. That's not too bad. That was like a body slam and a half. It's like a body slam. Ooh, Mel is dead. Okay. Oh, there goes Kibby. So Logan's gone. I killed him. Yeah, no, I understand why they did, like, the barrier, but at the same time, my brain is just like, why though? Because if you hadn't, then we could actually, like, have a decent, you know, turn of events kind of thing. Okay. There goes Amy and my front wheel, by the way. So I have two cars that are extinct, that are taken out of proceedings here. I don't know why I said extinct, it just doesn't make any sense. Also, these things were really, really low in terms of, like, production numbers, which is kind of insane. Like, I think two of the Gen 1 cars had, like, a 7-liter V8 from, like, a Ford or something, which is insane to think of, like, a big old 427 or, like, a 428 just shoved in the fenders of this thing, which is insane. I mean, it's kind of like what I just did here, but, like, you know, a little bit different. Like, think about that, though. Like, a giant... You know, it's kind of like with the Jensen Interceptor, which, by the way, that would have been a cool car to have in this game, even though, you know, we're not going to be able to have that car in this game, obviously, because the list is closed, but... Like, maybe the cars were goofy and they were just weird. Yeah, no, see, when I drive around and actually, like, drive properly and stuff, I don't suck. Like, it doesn't suck as bad as it could, because I'm not being stupid, basically. I'm not being dumb. But, like, the Interceptor would have been a cool car for this game. And I've thought about this, but like, what if DD4 was like Steam? Was available on Steam through like PC. Because that would be cool. Because then we wouldn't have this like really, really small scale game. It could actually like run fairly well. I mean, yeah, a lot of people don't have PCs, all they have is phones, but like you could do, say a PC version after like a phone port, right? So like have the phone port, have the base version on the phone, and then like port it to PC. But I don't know, maybe that's a dumb idea. It's just my thoughts though. Those wheels look kind of cool. So what am I doing for a race here? I'm talking to myself. You know what? I kind of want to do curvous tension. I've actually never run this track, I don't think. Ever. So I think I'm going to do 15 kilometers? Good God almighty. Okay, no. I think that's like just over 10 miles. Or just under 10 miles, actually. So that actually wouldn't have been that long. Considering, I'm weighted down by this giant freaking snow shovel. Oh my. This car is actually really heavy. But like, it doesn't drive as bad as I thought that it could. I mean, yeah, it's overly heavy. And overly weighted in the steering. Oh my God. I don't know if it's the FPS lag for my phone or what. But no, I mean, like, if it was on PC, it wouldn't be such a big deal, because then, you wouldn't have issues with phones not being able to support it or whatever. Like, I don't know. Or having to water it down so older hardware could support it, you know what I mean? As long as you're running like a 2 or a 4-core CPU or something, you should be fine. Whereas most phones nowadays, I mean, they're running 8 cores, but then that gets into a whole thing, and most people at this point probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, the way I explained it to a friend one time, I think, was like, CPUs in a computer are like engines. The number of cores is like the number of cylinders. So like the 1-core Pentium 4 pile of crap that I have is like my moped, right? It's good for what it was and what it could do, like what it was built to handle, which is economy in terms of my moped. I mean, the back in the day, I mean, yeah, that single core was insane. And at like 3.0 gigahertz, it was kind of fast, but like now, nah. You know what I mean? Now it's just like, holy crap. Like, what are you doing? But if you don't overload it, it should be fine. I don't know. Now, I'm just talking gibberish. I'm like, whatever. You guys talking about computers and stuff, and most people on this channel probably have no idea what the heck I'm talking about. And for those of you that do, good on you, but like most people, I mean, they just know me because I talk about cars, so. But yeah, no, I mean, I think that branching out, you could actually, I mean, even if it was like free to play and not pay to win, but like still had where you could pay money to unlock cars early, like DD3 actually has now, even still, like, if you wanted to support, you could do that. And I advocate for that completely, because it's not saying, oh, you have to pay money, but if you want to pay money, you can. Whereas like with, most AAA titles and even indie titles and stuff, they make you pay money, right? But I don't know, maybe I'm an idiot, maybe I'm not thinking ahead, whatever. But anyway, this car is actually really quick for how it drives. The frame drops there. This car is actually really somewhat fast, even though it's a little bit laggy on the phone. I think I'm running too much crap in the background. It's already 9 o'clock. Good grief. Oh, I'm gonna get something to eat after this. Honestly, I haven't. Yeah. So, but anyways, we're gonna take the attachments off. We're gonna go full like naked in terms of the armor, and we're gonna run it. I want to say, oh man, see the problem with like only having 4 or 5 environments is you eventually really quickly run into the whole like, oh crap, like there's not too many places for you to go in terms to do cop chases and stuff. I mean, to be fair, DD2 wasn't, or it was even worse because all you had was, you know, the bigger open maps of like a county, you had the city, and then you had the winter world. But like the difference there is those maps are huge, right? Until you got the winter world map and like and the concrete jungle also, it was just one of those like the map is really, really tiny. And I mean, I'm very, very glad that, you know, we were able to even get like this map. Which reminds me, I still need to do the a video that I was planning on, basically like just screwing around with jumps again like I was doing in DD2, you know. But because it's actually really fun to just kind of mess around and do whatever. But yeah, no, I don't know what to talk about. How have you guys been? This is day 2 of my 5-day stint off of work. I know I could have done videos, or a couple of videos earlier today, but I just kind of wasn't feeling it. Yesterday I went to hang out with my little brother, bought him Virtua Fighter 5 on PS3. Oop, well, that car's dead, isn't it? And the main reason I bought him 5 was because I remember playing 4 on the PS2. I really enjoyed it. And I thought 5 had, you know, a story mode kind of like 4 does, but I guess it's the only one that doesn't have a story mode, which is about my luck too, by the way. Dude, why are the frame rates so laggy? What the heck? And like the draw distances are really, really kind of bad. But I guess that's what I get for having it on medium quality settings. I don't know. Trying to find other officers, but it's not entirely working. Why are the frame rate drops? Okay, that was cool. What the heck is with the frame rate dropping? Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I was almost starting to wonder if it wasn't because I have my power saving mode turned off. Or turned on, I should say. So it was like limiting whatever I wanted to do. You know what I mean? But then the frame rate still lags, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Hold on. I'm gonna come back here and I want to see if it fixes it. It should fix it, but who knows? You know what I mean? Where did you guys go? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, no, you guys are still there. Why is it being so crappy now? What the heck? Hold on. Okay, I don't friggin' know. That was just weird. Alright, it's fixed. I don't know why it was causing me a problem. Sorry for the jet engine noise in the background, but it's my fan. So, but yeah, no. And I was fighting my little brother using a guy or using a character that I really like in 4 on the PS2. And I may have been a horrible sibling because, well, and a horrible player because I was kind of like spamming certain attacks, certain moves, because otherwise I couldn't get a hit in, like, you know what I mean? It was bad. I was one of those button mashing attack spammers, but I mean, I have like no defense, so I was gonna say in my defense, but no, actually. I mean, if you're not good enough at the game, even if you've played a previous incarnation, to like actually go and do things properly, and yes, I'm talking about myself even, like, that's on you, right? So why is it being so crappy all of a sudden? I wonder what I can get the top speed of this thing up to, because I was able to get the stalker up to like 167, which is kind of insane. In real life, I think these things only went up to like 130. So even with the race engine, it's kind of crazy that this thing could be this fast. And there goes the frame rate. Why is the frame rate being AIDS? Oh, that would explain why. It would very much explain why. Yeah, I still not entirely sure. Hold on. I kinda want this picture. It's kinda cool. It's you're gonna just look at it and be like, wait, what? But yeah. No, that totally explains why the frame rates dropped. Still not sure what the deal is going on with that. It's genuinely one of those things where my brain just kind of goes, I have no clue why this is happening. The devs really don't know why this happens either. So between the two of us, well, I say between the two of us, between the group of people here, it's one of those, we can't figure it out either way. So I don't know if my phone just doesn't like DD3 or what. Like, I think with the test APK it's fine, but anything after that, or anything other than the test APK, that like loses its freaking mind. So I don't know what the deal is. But anyways, yeah, aside from frame rate drop city, I wonder if that was probably part of the reason why it was doing that earlier. It's because it was just dropping frames. But anyways, yeah. What'd you guys think of the Forerunner, or in real life it's known as the Aston Martin Lagonda? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are you guys' thoughts on it? I mean, it's actually not a bad car. I think I prefer the Intro Mechanica, although just because of like the history and like what it is. Now, if it looked like the DB5 or the DBS, like, I think that would have been cooler than the Gen 2, Gen 3 styling, but that's just my opinion. No hate on what is it? Or Mad Mike, right? Yeah. No hate on Mad Mike for choosing the Gen 2, Gen 3 model, but I don't know, I just kind of prefer the Gen 1. I think it looks cooler. But anyways, yeah, no, what'd you guys think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know. If you guys are brand new, drop a like, subscribe maybe, if you want to see more. This is my 101st video on DD3. Got literally 100 other videos on this game that I've been doing for like 2.5, almost 3 years now. But yeah, no, I think the next car on my list is going to be probably the Commander, and then the Takuma JDM, and then just go up the list. When we finally get to, not that, this thing. So, sorry, I had to sneeze. This thing is going to be weird and crazy and all kinds of good stuff. This monstrosity, however, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't even know what this is. This is like some sort of like military tank looking thing. But yeah, no. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy it, let me know. Let me know what you guys thought of this car. Forerunner again. And yeah. But anyways, in the meantime, this is Chevy Boy signing out. Peace, y'all.